As that Brooks case plays out on camera, Minnesota's Supreme Court is weighing what to do about cameras in Minnesota's courtrooms.
Generally, during criminal trials, no cameras are allowed to capture the proceedings until after a verdict. Paul Bloom spends a lot of time in the courts. Many of you know that. And Paul, Minnesota is in the minority when it comes to camera access.
Randy, Amy, you both know this is an issue I am passionate about. According to the experts I spoke to today, courtroom cameras are allowed in 37 states. Wisconsin, as you saw, the Brooks trial, not always pretty, but that state has had an open door policy on cameras in court for 40 years. In Minnesota, a different story. There are some exceptions, particularly at criminal sentencings, though it is possible the rules here in Minnesota could soon be changing.
And I think there is value, if there is a problem with the system, in shedding light on it and in shedding light on it through cameras.
Back in September, media attorney Lita Walker argued before the Minnesota Supreme Court for greater camera access inside the state's courtrooms.
The court commits you to the custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for a period of 270 months.
She singled out the COVID-era high-profile live-streamed trials of former police officers Derek Chauvin and Kim Potter as successful models of transparency, community trust, and ultimately justice on a system often difficult for the public to access and understand.
The flaws are part of the system, but that we should also let people see how judges control their courtrooms and how justice can be served, even though the system is run by human beings who are flawed. And I think that's a very important thing for people to see if we're going to build trust in the system.
Here is that current rule. Cameras generally barred from criminal proceedings until there's a verdict or guilty plea entered.
My God! Oh my God!
That means Fox 9 is allowed to document sentencings, but even there are objections and judges who say no. Our request to cover the sentencing of Her-Xiong, a defendant in a deadly Ramsey County hit-and-run case we followed for months, just denied. Judge Joy Barcher writing, quote, "There are concerns that additional publicity would detract from the dignity of the proceedings and be detrimental. A concern heightened because of the significant attention the case has already garnered on social media and elsewhere."
I do think there's a mental block, and I hope judges are open-minded about it.
Now, there's no timeline on when to expect a ruling from the state Supremes on the future of courtroom cameras in Minnesota. It's worth noting, while that Ramsey County judge barred our cameras from this sentencing coming up on Friday in St. Paul, a Hennepin County judge today signed off on us fully covering next week's sentencing of the drunk motorist who plowed into an uptown protest, killing a demonstrator in the crowd. Paul Bloom, Fox 9.